man. Just cause I need to finish this, I think. I feel bad I haven't played any Age of Empires this week. I'll probably have to play on the weekend. Because tomorrow I'll probably play some Fortnite because there's a Deadpool Fortnite event, I believe, tomorrow. Do you like my messy hair today? Messy ghetto hair. So, okay. Well, let's do this. Let's continue. Okay, oh, I was gonna talk to Napoleon. I think. Actually. Is there something here? Did I already get the jelly? Let me make sure. I don't think there's anything in this room.
A ruble.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm collecting everything. Except for the shit I need. Let's talk to him.
Monsieur Bonaparte, may I speak with you a moment?
Mais oui.
Maybe.
What do you think of Duke Godoy?
Well, I'd rather not express any opinion of him.
Why is that?
His reputation is enough for me.
Oh, Dad.
You'll be able to check if the hearsay is true over these next few days.
I sincerely doubt that. The context does not allow me to give him my trust.
I understand your point of view. Does expression go beyond the nightmare mean anything to you at all?
Well, metaphorically, yes. It sums up the career of a soldier quite well. I doubt that is what you want to hear, though.
Indeed. That's surely not what I'm looking for.
Well, monsieur, if you are looking for a phrase book, Lord Mortimer must surely have one, given the number of books he has. You ought to check in the library of the tower. You never know.
Wow, he just told me.
Would you have any more information about the conference Lord Mortimer spoke of?
Nothing at all. Mortimer is very committed to secrecy when it comes to his conferences. But given the presence of Monsieur Peru and ourselves, I think it must concern France to some extent. Otherwise, I doubt he would have invited 3 Frenchmen to his table, huh?
That's true. Thank you.
Well, I'll be leaving you now. Shall we meet up again later?
Wait, monsieur. Any news of your mother?
Unfortunately not, no.
I hope to speak with her about my deal before I leave. Let me
Same.
know if you find her. À plus tard, monsieur.
Sorry, man. My French is not good. Alright. Apparently... Barf, this game! Brayden! When are we playing Sea of Thieves?
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
Later today. Oh, okay.
What do you want, Louis?
Oh, damn.
What do you think of our last guest?
Well, I never thought I would get the chance to meet that Hispanic Casanova in the flesh. His reputation is well known. The gentleman collects lovers, including, would you believe it, the Queen of Spain.
Damn.
I doubt that Lord Mortimer invited him for his charm, if you want my opinion.
Damn!
You're leaving me?
Unfortunately, I have things to do.
You're
Thank you
leaving
again,
me. I love, what do you want? You're leaving me. It's like, yeah, sorry. think this is the tower, right? This is so fucking scary. Why would you have that in your main office? Fucking huge hole.
The Coup de Lance by Paul Rubens.
Oh, there's the parrot.
A mynah bird. Well, Waldo, is your master good? Sarah de Riche? Waldo, you know Sarah?
Ooh. Take it.
Might come in handy.
Yeah, to feed the fucking bird. Feed him.
A mynah bird. Sarah de Riche? Waldo, you know Sarah? What? Repeat that, Waldo. Sarah? What about Sarah? Good God, what's been happening here?
Let's feed him more. Oh God.
A mynah bird.
Let's see if he will tell me about.
Well, Waldo, is your master good?
Hi,
really know what I
DJ.
was
How are you?
expecting.
Ah, we fed it. Weird shit has been happening up here between Multimore and.
A family ancestor, apparently. It's a book on the history of the Crusades. I don't think it has any connection with my research.
Maybe it wasn't this one. At least I'm glad I came up here. I totally forgot about the parrot. Library. Oh, I think that's downstairs, actually. Go down this way. Man. This thing is massive. Oh, Washington.
Mr. President, what do you think about your counterpart, Duke Manuel?
I'm very surprised he was able to accept Lord Mortimer's invitation, given the political
Oh,
situation.
I'm doing
in
good. I'm
Spain.
doing good. What have you been up to today, DJ?
What do you mean?
The situation is ready to explode with France over Catalonia.
Well, the Duke must have a darn good reason to be absent and come here, mustn't he?
When Lord Mortimer invites you, Louis, you come. It's always in your best interest.
Shit.
I wouldn't say that personally, but... Go beyond the nightmare. Does this line remind you of anything in particular?
You've caught me unaware here, Louis. Let me think about it a second. No, nothing comes to mind. Sorry, Louis, but I am unable to help you.
Well, thank you for your time.
Don't mention it, my young friend. Regarding your question on the nightmare, don't hesitate to question the others about it. Maybe one of them knows more than I do.
That's a
Of course
good
they do.
idea. Thank you once again. I'll see you in a little bit.
Let's go. To the library. Oh, this room always kind of gives me the creeps. Hi, Dutch. Hello, baby. How are you?
Discourse on the Method by Descartes. This book changed the way I looked at the world. Carmelite water will give me a little reprieve.
Ah, Louis. Just a man. Good Lord. How did the king come to be executed? I would think that the order would have intervened.
Your Eminence, I haven't been following the case. I'm sure that the Order did everything in its power. Unfortunately, you know the situation.
What's
in
this game
Paris,
about? Trying to
well, it's
find your mother
chaotic at
and
best.
piece stuff
Anything can happen
together.
in those
It's kind of like a
revolutionary
mystery, but with
The king
people in
is
history.
The official representative
All in a
of
manner.
God on earth,
Like who
my
killed
son.
who,
Your
who did
Eminence,
what, kind of
France has
thing.
become a secular state. The king was just another citizen to them. He refused to admit his errors, looked down upon them, and attempted to escape. What did he expect?
France has lost all reason, Louis.
I invite you to speak about it with my mother as soon as she reappears.
Is there any news of her?
Well, I hope it won't be long before I find her, Your Eminence.
Now you wanted to speak to me.
If I say the nightmare to you, does it make you think of anything?
Your question is strange, my son. Difficult to say. Could you at least tell me a little more about the context?
Think of a place and tell me the first thing that comes into your mind when I say the nightmare.
Let me think. I'd say
Hell.
Lord Mortimer's favorite painting on the wall behind his desk.
What?
You know, that painting caused quite a stir when it was exhibited. It is titled The Nightmare, and it shows a woman lying down with a creature sitting on her, and in the background, a horse. I don't know if it will be of any help.
I was just up there, damn it.
You never know. Thank you for that, though, Your Eminence.
Is this a new game?
see it
I
just in
don't know how new it is, actually.
I was wondering what to think of that Manuel Godoy.
He is reputed to be a very ambitious character, at every level. But his faith is unwavering. He is a staunch
There's so many butterflies in
defender
this
of the
room.
Church. You can believe me.
Thank you for everything, Your Eminence. I shan't take up any more of your time.
You are welcome, my son. I will be seeing you, Louis.
I need more honey. Oh shit. So that was it. Just making sure there's no honey here. Okay. Let's go to a study. Actually, I kind of want to look. Shit. Can you imagine having a manor like this here? Hi, my baby. Dutch is here. You can kind of see him. His little tail. Now he's gonna go into his little bed. Oh, he's thinking about it. Hi, Shiba baby. Mwah, mwah, mwah. How are you? I've missed you. Been so long. Where have you gone? I need more honey. Kind of going the long way, seeing if I see anybody. Ooh, my arm itches. Just working, working, working. Aw, baby, let me massage your shoulders. You're working so hard. You've never said that to me. I feel sad now. Me, still confused about this game. Oh, well, this is the second episode, so it's not like I started. There's like 5 episodes too, so this is only kind of the beginning. I'm sorry, Bedarvis. Did you want me to say that stuff to you? Oh, Giddy, I love you.
So, what did my mother mean by going beyond the nightmare?
Let's go look. Behind the...
Hang on. What's this painting? The nightmare painted by Fuseli in 1781. Ah, this must be what my mother was talking about. Now just need to find out what she meant by go beyond. Hey, looks like it's mounted on rails on each side. It should lift up, I think. There must be a mechanism somewhere.
Of course there's a mechanism somewhere. I wonder if this book helps yet.
I don't think this book can help me.
That book will help one of these times. It's the only fucking book I can open. Oh. Oh, his desk. Oh, we can look at his desk. Accounts. Hi, morning, good good morning. So, how are you? Wait. Please no. Calendar.
Let's take a closer look. Judging by the shape, I'd say they're Criollo cocoa beans.
Hi,
Chocolate
DJ.
of the Mayas,
Hello.
the rarest of the beans. Some even say they're an aphrodisiac. When a product is in fashion, people attribute all sorts of virtues to it, not to be given to animals.
Oh. Big chocolate.
Dark chocolate beans. Very bitter. They're greatly prized in high society.
Is that a foot pedal or something? Yeah, I kind of want to
So
examine
what have we
this.
got here? Well, it looks like a model of a lock. It's as if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it.
We will. Of course, he has a random foot pedal. No!
Aha! I found it. Oh, what on earth is this? A ring lock now? Great. That's all I
A huge ass ring lock.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
Give me.
History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Salle. Hey, the dates indicate AL and it looks like 4,000 years have been added to our calendar. Oh, that counting system again.
Shit.
The author is Pierre Amédée de la Salle, none other than the Grand Master of the Masonic Lodge of Paris.
Holy shit.
Now
I know.
I understand why the dates are offset. He's using dates based on the Anno Lucis, year 0 of the Masonic calendar, by adding 4,000 years to the Gregorian calendar. But I thought that calendar starts in March.
Damn. Fuck.
Or how Louis VII, King of France, eager to be pardoned for the death of thousands of innocent people in the fire of the Church of Vitry, convinces the Pope to authorize him to lead his own crusade. The result, in Germany,
A
new outbreak
bad
of
word.
violence
It's not.
against the Jewish
Slap you for
community,
bad words.
and a monumental
So
fiasco
funny.
of poor Louis VII,
Shiva.
cuckolded by his wife's uncle.
Hmm.
The famous call of Pope Urban II. 20 years after the capture of Jerusalem from the Arabs by the Turks, Urban II convened the council. He promised
Wow. I don't know. Careful. Some people like to be slapped.
Back from the Turks.
They might find it
The
hot.
result, the Jewish community on the road to Jerusalem found itself persecuted for no reason. 12,000
Persecuted
Jews
for
would perish,
no
not to
reason.
mention the massacre of Ma'ara, where acts of cannibalism by Frankish crusaders were reported, or even the capture of Jerusalem, where approximately 30,000 were left dead. It signaled the beginning of centuries of wars of religion. The famous call from Pope Gregory VIII in his Audita Tremendi Bull of
5187.
5187. Oh, the crusade where Richard the Lionhearted distinguished himself.
5187.
It states the first sea blockade of Saint-Jean d'Acre was broken in the 12th month of 5190 AL, whereas the siege had been going on for 2 years.
Okay. That's the first date. Let's try it. Five. Oh my god. 1. 8.
Well,
Let's
I got
try
it wrong.
90.
It doesn't matter. Damn it. It doesn't work. 5,190. I was pretty sure it was right. Maybe I didn't use the right dating system.
Do I add 4,000? So put 9. So 5.
Well, I got it wrong.
The first number, though. S is only a bad word if it's a man's S. If that S belongs to a woman, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty beautiful. Wow, poetry. Poetry, Getty, poetry. Let's try. We're gonna, like... So it's the first number.
Well,
that's wrong.
I got it wrong. It doesn't matter. Doesn't work, damn it. I really thought I was close. 1,190. Isn't the right date when you subtract 4,000? I must have missed a subtlety.
Damn it! Fuck. Shit.
Hey, there are 2 dates on this painting. 1154 AD and 5150. The 2 dates most likely relate to 2 calendars. The Gregorian calendar and, well, the Freemason calendar.
What were the days?
Hey, there are two dates on this painting. 1154 AD and 5154 AL.
1154 AD.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter. Hey, there are two dates on this painting. 1154 AD and 5154 AL.
Oh, 51. Let's do 51.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter. This painting isn't finished. And it looks like Mortimer probably did it. Not bad, but you can't exactly say it's been done in the style of the period. Coup de Lens by Paul Rubens. It's Christ on the cross as Longinus pierces his side with his spear. Rubens, he was a great painter.
Ah! Reuben? What the fuck? Did it have something to do with the fucking... this one? I think you have to do some math here. I don't know it.
It looks like Mortimer probably did it. Not bad, but you can't exactly say it's been done in the style of the period.
This is hard.
William Alexander Mortimer the 12th month of Anno Lucis, 5190. That's a funny date. That date in 5000 is something again. I wonder what in the world it means. The date's calculated in Anno Lucis. The 12th month is February? So that makes it February 1191.
1191. Let's try that one. One. Can't see. Ah! There we go.
Open sesame.
Damn. Shit.
Let's see what you've been hiding, Lord Murderer.
Giant ass. Dear Mortimer, I'm asking you to persuade President Washington not to sign the Fugitive Slave Act as it stands. We must absolutely legislate at national level to not allow every state to choose their policy regarding slaves. It was initially intended to resolve the conflict between Pennsylvania and Virginia. By signing it, we were risk legislating the hunting of blacks. More and more men of little faith are becoming slave hunters and unable to find any slaves on the run. They kidnap the first black they come across, and they pass as wanted runaway. This situation threatens quickly degenerate. Thank you for advance, your friend John Adams. Say hello to my daughter Elizabeth. Oh shit.
Moreover, it shows a fair number of sea voyages being organized towards the American continent. No doubt with slaves. How many men are broken in this trade? Tens of thousands each year, according to what people say.
My lord, I hope this letter reaches you. My hours are numbered. My printing house has been confiscated and imprisoned in the fortress of Jolingsburg. Oh no, by chance you can intervene in my favor. I'm eternally being your debt. The Sarzinia Catherine should not be in long banning of the Golden Order lodges in their territory. On horizons, but considerably darker. In the hope that you can help me, your friend, Nikolay Novyov. Isn't that a Russian guy? Royal Jelly.
Weakness of the Human Psyche by Guillaume Trimore. He says, it is possible to drill an idea into someone by constant daily repetition until the mind gives in.
It's
Time
true.
goes on. There are hundreds of good ways to live life, but you only need one to convince the masses that it's the only one possible. The author isn't letting any ethical principles get in his
It's
way, is
true.
he?
The gift that's been delivered. Shit. Was that it? Okay. My dear friend, with thanks of your service rendered to help the fight against the Spanish conquest Oran? The ship bound for Marseilles in France has been chartered. Hidden boards of a few corpses infected with the plague is disseminating. I don't know. Our country, this moment of time, be careful when you're handling these boxes because it's invariably opened. You risk spreading diseases all over France. Oh shit. My dear friend, as desired, I've been able to gather together my friends to sign the agreement and propose. This agreement shall be known as the Buttonwood Agreement. If you recall the place where we gathered when you met us for the first time, you'll understand why this name was given. Please find enclosed the list of my colleagues. All these colleagues. Thanks for your help. You. My dear friend, thank you for the words. I understand your situation. I regret having confront you militarily. If the situation obliges me to declare war, then do you what you think fit. Under your advisement, with a weary heart, I am off to meet with the coalition that opposes you, in the hope of serving you again, George. Oh God, what the fuck?
Looks like a campaign is being prepared in France in favor of Italy. Could Mortimer have decided to finance a war?
Probably. William, whatever your projects, it seems that our father is against leaving you or the grip on Europe. Russia will soon commit itself to a coalition against your dear France. Don't think you can risk for long. I beseech you, William, not to resist. You're tearing our family apart. Your loving brother G. P.S. I shall come to your conference, but you think that holding it at present moment is conductive. Oh shit. A brother. My dearest Lord Mortimer, as a friend of China, I rest assured that you'll be rewarded for your information. You not need worry of the scheming against us from Great Britain. The representative, Mr. McCartney, will leave no hope of any arrangements involving us. Your friend, Emperor of the Dynasty. Damn.
It's locked. Devil's Thorn.
Sir, your plans to intervene in Belgium and our go-ahead is set down. I'm occupied the Persian army. Keep the Australians out. Damn.
A fine-looking map of the Orient, indeed.
Dearest Mortimer, regret you to information ignored from the Russians. King Louis has disappeared from the public stage. Alright, let's move on to the next room.
Preservation using formaldehyde. Just as disgusting as ever.
What is it? Is it a brain? It's a brain. Oh shit.
Something strange about this table. What kind of experiments does Mortimer carry out here? It's a dissection table. So Mortimer does autopsies. Here on his desert island. But who is he doing autopsies on then? Strange. I don't recognize the alphabet. I wonder where the pictograms are from. It isn't Egyptian or Hebrew. There are 2 inscriptions on the sides as well as on the top. No way to know what's underneath. Absolutely no idea what it's for, but I find this cube fascinating.
It is pretty fascinating.
Looks like obsidian or onyx. It must weigh a ton.
I want like a secret room in my house too.
These are feathers. Pigeon, probably.
These are feathers! Hi, how are you? How's you two? Lord Murder agreed. I changed your lock from one of my invention, drawing inspiration from your doctor friend, Monsieur Guillotine. Is it actually a model of your new lock? I appreciate my prototype. It's difficult to imagine how it fits together, but it'll be located in the middle of the present door. I mean to alter nothing but the door's functionality, but a spice. Depending on the line of the wheels, the lock will open. Or the punish the snooper whose faith is not strong enough. My invention is called the Judgment of Faith. Because the snooper is unable to resist opening it, they will be punished. Ah, shit. Got this. Good. Thank you. Oh, God. Thank you. Have you played this game? Dear friend, who is the most admirable of all Olympians? None other than the king of gods, of course. Like his father, Kronos, he learned to make equal use of his strength and wisdom. Instead of fearing the power of his children and brothers, he accepted to share the world with them. Men fear his thunder and praise his justice, but reigns does not dominate. Interesting. Zeus. The fuck is this? Bones.
That must be for writing the homing pigeon messages.
Where's this pigeon?
An iron mask. I wonder who it's for.
Oh, wait. Oh. Jelly? God. Lord Mortimer, be assured that my entire devotion against the peasantry will soon rise up. My network is striving to increase pressure on the masses. Assembly voting, civil constitution, clergy gets informed. Let's see. Oh no. I think he one that decided to. Cue the cult fire symbol. I'm the only one that sometimes has streaming spikes while watching Vicky on Mixer. Probably.
Representing the
Probably. Wait, what do you mean by streaming spikes?
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
I opened it, right? The fuck?
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
Oh. Lags? Maybe. Oh, maybe I didn't use the right key? Interesting.
Honey, the remedy of the gods. A table of alchemical elements. So, Lord Mortimer also studies alchemy? It seems like he's interested in everything.
My dearest friend, our plans are going ahead wonderfully. The act has been voted.
Am I seeing things, or is that an actual von Leeuwenhoek microscope? Incredible. Mortimer really is at the cutting edge of science. Even at the Order, it took us ages to get one of those. Three rusty old nails. They're about 20 centimeters long. Some goat skulls, chicken legs. Now we all know what that's for. I'm a little surprised at Mortimer. I didn't seem as the type to be organizing little pagan parties, invoking occult powers, and dancing naked under the full moon. I'm more used to seeing cheap charms like this sold by charlatans in Pré Saint-Gervais.
He's into the cult.
Some goat skulls, chicken legs. Look, a pack of tarot cards. Has he been reading the cards? Mortimer? That would surprise me. It is a typical draw on a line that answers a specific question.
Past, present, and future.
To the left, temperance. That announces a reward for one who patiently waits before taking any action. And in the middle, the chariot, which symbolizes triumph and business success.
That's right now in the future.
To the right, the Emperor evokes a future full of power and stability.
Interesting. Oh. Lord, I remember the tiger's dying. On your demand, I've attacked Travancore, personally cut throats as many Englishmen as possible without the help of the French. I cannot hold much longer. Interesting. Oh, I guess I didn't. Did I check over here? Yeah, I did. Apparently I haven't searched it enough because it still says search as study. What am I missing? Is there stuff like higher up? Because I usually look at the ground more than up, I think. Why is this flip? Oh, I thought the chair was flipped over. It's not. Oh, this game is making me want to throw up still. This game is fun. Oh. Let us see if you have the courage to face me alone.
This is my mother's writing. I've picked up her trail.
There we go.
What is she up to? Obviously, she wants to lure Mortimer somewhere, but where? The only clue she's left for Mortimer is this stone sword. It must be intentional. It looks like a decorative sword, like from a statue, for example. And judging by the state of it, I'm guessing it's been left outside for a long time. I have absolutely got to find out where it came from. It's locked. Oh shit. How am I gonna get out of here now?
You read the paper.
It's locked.
Where's that one paper?
That must be for writing the homing pigeon messages. An iron mask.
Can we go
I
up
wonder
the
who it's for.
fireplace? I really like this room. Wait. Oh, I thought.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side. Looks like the same as the one on the other side. These cylinders rotate on the same central axis, so when I enter a number on one side, it corresponds to another one on the other side.
No, that means it's the AD. That's why there's two numbers. Ugh. I don't remember the number though. Fuck. Because it was like 1191. Number based. I know. I wasted my jelly on this. Let's see, 119. Wait. So that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Would that be it?
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side. Whoa, whoa. If the grid closes a bit more every time I enter a wrong date, I'd better not mess up again. It doesn't seem to be working.
Fuck. Kind of just wanna see the Mortimer's secret thing. Oh. Okay. So I had the right idea. So it's 9949. I was close. This math was my best friend in school,
Looks like the
really?
same mechanism as the one on the other side. The wheels are stuck. Shit! I'm cornered like a rat.
What? I thought I did it right!
Someone's coming.
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Please don't let it be Mortimer. Who is it?
Deliberately avoiding me. 4 years ago, I was his favorite. But nowadays, I have to ask for an audience with his lordship.
Damn it! It's Peru. I don't know if I should, but
Well, that's it. I've had enough of being humiliated.
I'm wasting my time here.
After everything I've done on his behalf, he dares treat me like a lackey? I've bled the Parisian elite for the sake of his whims, and what have I got to show for it? Doesn't even have the courtesy to give me 5 minutes of his time. I wanted to put my mind at ease. Well, that's done. I know what I've got to do now.
I must find my mother. So much for discretion.
Monsieur Peru, it's me, Monsieur de Riche.
What the devil is going
I
on?
need your help.
Where are you, de Riche?
Behind the painting. Open it, please. I've shut myself in. There's a pedal under Lord Mortimer's desk. Can you see it?
There's no... Hang on. Yes.
Good. Now press it.
Yeah. Done.
That guy's made me like the Big
You
Ivy,
should see
really.
something resembling a frame with numbers. Yes? You have to turn them to set the combination. 1191.
I did it right. It was supposed to be 9949, right? Oh my god.
Well. Poking our nose into Mortimer's little secrets, are we? You do surprise me.
It's not what you're thinking. I'll explain everything.
No, you will not, sir. It has nothing to do with me, and by the way, I never even saw you. So, I'll be on my way now.
Thanks again. I'm indebted to you. I won't forget this.
Yeah. Goodbye.
I didn't see anything. You were a hero. I know. I love that. I didn't see shit, boy.
Wasted enough time. I better get moving if I want to find my mother.
Fucking mother keeps getting. Well, we need to go outside, so. I need more jelly! Oh shit. Oh, I failed. That's why. Alternate paths. Alrighty. I kind of need this one. How many points? 4? Hope you don't spend all the resources on the first couple of confrontations because they don't respawn. I know. I usually don't. Politics.
This note is about a meeting with Lord Mortimer. There's no doubt about it.
I got 3
I
back.
need to find out where the sword that came with it's from.
It's terrible.
Need to
There's not
find
enough
Mother.
jelly.
You're joking, I hope. Don't tell me you've done that.
Really? How do you expect me to guess?
Oh, for God's sake, just ask them. We must absolutely inform Sir Gregory. How long has he been trying to collect all the spears?
I must have brought him the first one 20-odd years ago.
Do you know if he has managed to get the original?
Well, in any case, he's got all the ones we had at the Vatican. He made me replace them with copies. But I don't understand your reaction. I'm sure it is nothing serious.
I can see very well you do not understand. You have done nothing less than sign our death warrants, and still...
Hi,
you don't
Monster Hatch.
understand.
How are you? How's your day?
Someone is listening.
What? Monsieur de Richet, why not join us rather than find yourself eavesdropping?
Well, I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
Of course you didn't. So, my son, what can we do for you?
Now I have to get out.
I was wondering if you might have seen an object like this, here, at the manor.
What are you playing at, de Richet?
I'm afraid I can't help you, my son. Ask someone who knows the manor better than I do. One of the servants, for example. One of them is bound to help you.
Thank you for your advice, Your Eminence. I didn't mean to spy on you, but you caught my attention. You brought spears as well, then?
What? Did Mortimer ask you to bring him holy spears too?
Yes, but I thought I was the only one.
Seductive.
How many of them have you brought, then?
18 in all. Any relic even remotely to do with them, in fact.
18 spears? How many of them exist in all?
No one knows. Especially as there is only one authentic one, of course. That all adds to the mystery, don't you think?
Well, please leave us, monsieur. His Eminence and
He's
I
like,
wish to finish our
fuck.
discussion alone.
Alright. Aha, so you want spears? Weird. Oh.
There's the alchemical symbol of the earth on the lid.
Neat info. I don't think I've been here. Honey! A royal jelly.
I am sorry, sir, but the conference room is under preparation and is consequently inaccessible to guests.
Could you perhaps help me?
What can I do for you, sir?
Where did this sword come from?
From the garden, sir. That sword belongs to one of the statues in the garden.
Thank you very much.
Don't mention it, sir.
The sword probably came from this
Whoa, look how
garden. What could it have
beautiful.
been used for?
More jelly! Expect some shenanigans in the garden. Should I expect shenanigans?
Golden elixir.
Oh, why did I... Fuck that shit. I just used that up because I thought that... Fuck.
You again? God damn it, are you following me?
God damn
Wouldn't
it.
dream of it, sir.
What brings you here?
I'm not giving up. You see,
Slap.
I
Bad
sense there's
words.
something hidden
I'm
in this
sorry. I'm
garden,
sorry, Sheba.
and I
I'm sorry,
intend
my
to
love.
find out what it is.
You've got some balls, I'll give you that. Watch your back, though. There are no secrets here. If Lord Mortimer finds out you've been searching his island, he'll make you pay dearly.
Thanks for the advice.
I slap, huh?
You're gonna
Yeah.
denounce me then?
What's the point in answering? You wouldn't believe me anyway. I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know. Be seeing you.
Tell me, aren't you even curious?
Curiosity killed a cat, Monsieur de Richet. I
Monsieur
admit,
de
I may have
Richet.
judged you wrongly. Watching you seek out Mortimer's little secrets might even be amusing.
We already have ranch, so I guess we'll have to do without it.
See you later.
What do you do?
What happened to you, monsieur?
It's time for me to assume the consequences of my choices. I've sold my soul to the devil. Now it's time to pay.
Damn. There's a thread. What the fuck?
Ariadne. In Greek mythology, she helped Theseus get through the labyrinth. Looks like there's a crack in the region of the heart.
Oh.
If I recall the Iliad, Ariadne is none other than the daughter of Minos and Pasiphae. She was in love with Theseus and helped him in his quest to kill the Minotaur in return for a promise of marriage if he defeated the monster. She gave him a reel of thread so that he could find his way back through the labyrinth, which was famous for being unsolvable. But once the beast was slain, the gallant was quick to abandon her on an island.
Damn!
Turns
Fuck.
out heroes are not what they once were. I guide the sword that will kill the monster. Let's see. A crack as long as my finger. What's going to happen if I've got it wrong? Ariadne.
Oh shit. I wonder. Or I guess let's pull the sword back out.
Ariadne.
The puzzle is the way to solve the puzzle. That's what I thought. Pull out the
Try
sword.
something else.
I'm surprised it fits though. Let's just follow the string. Follow the string. Okay. Oops. Oh. What the heck? Thanks, string. Don't tell me. Just a sec. I'm gonna search for jellies and shit. Don't tell me how to, like, how the puzzles go. Oh, you put it into the tight statue. The tight statue? Oh, I thought you said the right statue. I'm like, don't tell me which statue it is.
Icarus.
Hmm.
The son of Daedalus and Nocrate. Impossible to mistake him with those wings.
Really?
After flying too close to
From
the sun,
someone bit Arbus.
became
Only
unstuck and
nasty
fell to his
things.
death.
Damn. Rude.
Pity. If I remember rightly, Icarus was the son of Daedalus. He found himself confined to the labyrinth with his father after his father betrayed Minos. And his father's plan to escape from the labyrinth wasn't any more successful. Man, that kid was jinxed.
Yeah, poor Icarus.
Well, let's keep going.
Looking for jellies. Ooh. Oh, I can't go in that way. Jelly, jelly, jellies.
Carmelite water will give me a little reprieve. Asterion. It is rare to see him like this. In general, he's represented with the head of a bull, with the features of the Minotaur.
It failed? What failed?
The famous son
You
of
can only
Minos
explain
and
Vicky how
Pasiphae.
feminism has failed. How?
Asterion was a son of Pasiphae and Minos, or rather the result of a curse put on Minos. Minos was punished for betraying Poseidon. Of course, as strangely it often happens, it wasn't he who was punished, it was his wife. She had to mate with a bull, no less. From that union, Asterion was born, who everyone knows as the famous Minotaur. Rejected by Minos, he was shut up in the labyrinth so he could never leave. And, as if that wasn't bad enough, he died by the hand of a hero desperate to restore his reputation. This statue has a crack in it.
It's probably this one.
Right. We'll soon see.
No? Not this one? You sure? Probably not. I was assuming because he was a Minotaur, you know? But this is where the trail leads. Royal jelly! Is there any more jellies? Feminism wanted to free women, but the only thing that freed was boobies. We could call it partially successful. By the way, it doesn't show you until you try a specific place. Well, this is where the string ends. Just a sec. I think. Let me make sure there's no more jellies everywhere. Because I love me some jellies. I wonder if it tries to make you follow the string everywhere. Jellies! Probably not. Let's go back over here. It's probably the hero.
Theseus, son of Aegeus. He's the one who slayed the Minotaur.
Piece of shit.
I seem to recall he took the decision to confront the Minotaur. He killed the beast, but if it weren't for Ariadne's help, he would have been trapped in that labyrinth forever. In short, yet another hero who wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer. Okay, I'm probably being a bit harsh. I mean, we do owe him the foundations of Athens. In other words, the Republic. Render therefore unto Caesar what is Caesar's. Looks like a crack has been made on his torso.
Here you go.
Theseus. I wonder if Mother managed to solve this enigma. Minos.
Minos!
Son of Zeus and Europa. If I remember correctly, he was the king of Crete.
Oh no.
Married to Pasiphae, he had many children, including the famous Ariadne, whom history remembers for her thread. Hey, there's a crack in that statue.
Oh no.
His gesture sealed his fate.
Give me!
Theseus.
Give me! Why do all these people have
Try
fucking
something else
holes?
instead.
It was probably him. His gesture sealed his fate.
Minos.
Just like Mortimer.
The crack is in the region of the heart.
Aha! Slide it in. No? Wrong statue? What's with this fucking music?
Minos.
I guess it's not him. Fuck. He would have been good for Mortimer. Mortimer. There's more statues here that we can thrust into. I want to just thrust my sword into every statue. How do I get to that one? The one in the corner. Oh, do I have to go around through here? There we go. How about you?
Daedalus. He's the architect of the labyrinth.
Didn't your
And
mother
if
tell
I'm
you
not
not to
mistaken,
thrust your
he's
swords
also
into
the
everybody?
Pythagoras.
Nope. Gotta spread my seed.
Architect and genius inventor. He built the labyrinth for Minos to imprison the Minotaur. I seem to recall that he told
Ew.
Ariadne how to get out of the labyrinth by tying a thread to himself. So, Theseus managed to exit the labyrinth without trouble once the beast was dead.
Oh, I
When
didn't even get
Minos
in the
found him,
middle.
He threw him into his own labyrinth along with his son Icarus.
Wow, rude.
Every action causes a reaction.
Mother said a lot of stupid things. My mother told me to marry the first girl I have sex with. Should've. I married the first guy I had sex with, so. He's a good man. Oh, hello.
I wonder what this kiosk is doing in the middle of the garden. Too cramped to be able to do much. Well, there must be something going on there.
It's different from mother to mother, really.
It's up to the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities.
The slab.
What is that? Looks like a sort of opening mechanism.
The sword and the stone?
Knowing Mortimer, I bet it's booby-trapped. There's a little hole at the fingers. I'm pretty sure if I get it wrong, I'll get pricked. Damn you, Mortimer. Reminds me of traps I studied in Egyptian tombs. Pasiphae, daughter of Perseus
Yep,
and
me,
sister of
yep,
Circe.
but I'm not
She married
married.
Minos
Damn.
and became the queen of Crete. I seem to recall that her fate was not something you'd want. She was punished for the sins of her husband. She had to mate with a sacred bull.
Oh, you can open the chest with the Ur
9 months later,
symbol!
she gave birth to
Yay!
Asterion, better known as the Minotaur. It's crazy to see to what extent women have always been mistreated.
Right?
When they're not harpies, gorgons, and other witches, they become victims. She has no cracks. For once justice is done, she won't pay for the errors of the others.
I just wanted to
Alright.
know.
Let's continue anyways.
Damn it. Too much feminism! Oh yeah, I wanted to stick my hole in the guy to the right.
Daedalus.
Oh, my nose. Is there
Hey,
the crack?
There's a crack in this statue too.
Anything? Anything?
Daedalus. Alright, let's try again. You never know.
Not him. Not the Minotaur. Did Icarus have one? I don't think it would have been Icarus, though. I mean, that would be funny if they're like... You don't get it yet. No. Oh,
Icarus.
he doesn't have a crack. I think.
The son of Daedalus and Nocrate. Impossible to mistake him with those wings. After flying too close to the sun, he came unstuck and he fell to his death. Pity.
There's something different. He doesn't
Well,
have a
let's keep
crack
going.
either. Oh. Interesting. I can't press it though.
It looks like this slab moves. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a passageway
Oh,
underneath
I
it.
thought that would be something else. Wait, what
It's
was
up
it?
to the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities.
Hmm. Into the sword and you press it. Oh! Oh! I think it's this guy.
Minos. The crack is in the region of the heart.
Jeez, we'll be stuck here for hours. We would. Wasn't it obvious? No. There we go. At least I knew who to thrust the sword into, though.
Ah!
What the fuck?
Again?
Also, first try, Pog. It's like a 20 minutes, 30 minutes there.
You can't be serious, Manuel. You know that's not going to happen.
Thank you for the sparks. I would have just because I didn't know you were supposed to thrust the sword into somebody and then press the thing.
agreed to everything, even to...
Agreed? I wasn't aware you had a choice.
Thank you for telling me I had to put the sword into somebody. But I already knew who.
What now? What else must I do to win back my freedom?
Obey me. Now get out.
Fuck.
What was that? That's the third time in 3 days.
That's because you're a woman. As men know, we know how to thrust swords and press something. Sorry, I was the only one that thought about thrusting my sword into everybody.
Let's see if you're in there, Mother.
Lewd, rude, but true. How did she get in here?
Amber.
Amber. Oh, access menu. What does that mean? Oh, there's where that village at Unpaling Minos, it seems. Those marks on the wall. I don't really understand this. Oh. Mid goals give you benefits. Wait, but I got enough amber, right? The price of amber? Character. Oh. Never mind. I don't know what that means then. Oh, it gives me more slots below. That's what it is. I see.
Bandages? Someone's been patching themselves up. Looks like my mother took advantage of being in hiding to change her bandages, huh? This is silk. She must have used her own clothes. These bandages are pretty basic. She'll be lucky if she doesn't get an infection.
Notice something shit. What the fuck?
Damn it, Mother. Now what's happened?
Who is it? Washington? Ah! You could have found someone important in the crypt. Damn it! Are you ready? So we did all of this. Now we're here.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything. Even to...
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
I hope that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon.
I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know.
Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
I missed Melon's girl. Me too. Entering spoiled territory, I should probably leave. Aw, man. Okay, monster. I love you. No, you don't. Yeah, I do. You're the one that told me I should play this game. Bye, monster. Are you enjoying it? I'm loving this game. This game is really fun. Should have taken the chance to take a bathroom break. Ripples.
Louis? Louis, the conference is about to start any minute. This is not the time to be... Damn it. What's going on?
I don't know exactly, Mr. President. I was looking for my mother and I came upon this body.
My God. You don't think Sarah did it, do you?
Don't know.
Mr. President, you really shouldn't get involved. Please be on your way. I'll take care of this. You didn't come this way and you didn't see anything.
You're right, it's for the best. If Sarah did that, I don't know what kind of hornet's nest she's kicked open. But I do wish you luck, my friend.
Thank you.
Oh, darn, the conference is starting. Time is of the essence. Sort this out and join us as quickly as you can in the conference room. Everyone will be expecting you.
Mr. President, this is not really the right time, and I didn't come for that.
Your mother's seat cannot remain vacant. You must replace her while she's still missing. Your mother and I were to support Mortimer on
This game is pretty good, but I'm still waiting for her to play The Long Dark. Really? The Long Dark? Do you still want me to play that?
Given the importance of all this to Mortimer, he won't let the conference begin without you. So if you don't want more servants coming looking for you, I'd advise you to join us quickly and to put a brave face on it. The best favor you can do for yourself, Louis, and for Sarah, is to come and support Mortimer's project at the conference.
Don't worry. You can count on me, Mr. President. I shall help you with Mortimer's project as soon as I've finished up here.
Good, Louis. Sarah would be proud of you.
Thank you.
I'll stall them while you're on your way, but make haste. I'm going. Don't be long.
Tell them that I'm on my way.
Hi, TARDIS, how are you? God damn.
Oh, he's dead.
Is it he or
What's
she?
going on here? Somebody smashed him in the back of his head with something. He slowly bled to death. But that isn't what killed him. They broke his neck.
Pretty tired, long week. Why?
Let's see what secret's hidden under these masks. His face doesn't ring a bell. I'm a bit disappointed.
As usually, turning and
expected
stood over
more
your
from
dead
Lord
body.
Mortimer.
Damn. Always. As always, I'm always searching dead bodies. A key with air.
Let's see what secret's hidden under these masks.
It doesn't even show me the face.
His face doesn't ring a bell. I'm a bit disappointed. Might have expected more from Lord Mortimer. Mother, if this is your doing, the situation is
Over
getting
healthcare, I
worse
volunteered to
and worse.
deliver medication for a few hours before each shift. Shit. Got a book.
Leftover food. Ugh, not exactly fresh. Must have been here for a while. Someone's made a fire here.
Yes, I want you to play The Long Dark.
If you're the one who did it, Mother. it couldn't have
So
been
we
easy
know
with
what
only one hand.
we Northerns feel sometimes. Okay. Wait a minute.
An old blanket. From the looks of it, it couldn't have kept her very warm. Well, the gate is locked.
Red. Fuck, it's in the ashes.
Someone's made a fire here. And the ashes are still warm. If you're the one who did it, Mother, it couldn't have been easy with only one hand. I must have just missed her. If If only I hadn't wasted so much time getting out of Lord Mortimer's study. Well, the gate is locked.
Oh, really? That would have... Okay, it's whatever. Let's go back to the, conference. Of course you have, gaming for PC. Yep. How do I get out? Oh, how are you? Let's see. With your... How are you anyway? Coping with isolation? Yeah, I'm coping. I mean, I'm pretty much usually isolated anyways. You know me. I mean, isn't that like the streamer's life or something? Just always being isolated. Let's see. So yeah, lots of games. I don't talk to anybody. Where was the conference? Did I go in the... Oh, here it is. Ah. I think it's over here. What? Where the fuck is the conference? What the fuck? Okay. Okay. How are you doing, TARDIS? How is delivering medication and stuff? Hi guys.
My son, glad you're here. It seems Lord Mortimer's been waiting for you to arrive before beginning. What a pity your mother isn't
Our
here for the
NH exhausting but worth it. Our NH is really bonded together. It's more like World War II when Brits just got on with it.
important letter to give to her.
Feeling all right, Louis? You look like you're miles away.
Everything's fine. Don't worry.
Lord Mortimer wants to talk to you, Louis. Don't make him wait.
Oh, they don't really have anything to say to me. Is this Lord Mortimer? Yeah. We met in study.
Ah, Louis, I've been expecting you. Thank you for joining us. We are about to begin our conference.
Americans are
Let
just
me explain
being
what is at
dumb right
stake.
now.
Thank you
And a
kindly.
lot of the,
But what do
especially
you
I feel like
expect
the
of me
older
exactly?
ones are really
My
being
mother's the one who's
rude.
supposed to attend.
Like
Not
about
me.
this whole
That
thing.
is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French Order gets their say. And should you need any advice, don't worry. You are not alone, Louis.
Very well. Can you give me a brief explanation of the aim of it all?
Of course, Louis, I was coming to that. The aim of these meetings is to bring together the most influential people in order to think together about the future.
But the future of who?
Of the world, Louis.
Of the
Our desire
world,
is to
Lily.
steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
In concrete terms, how do you organize your discussions?
A conference is always organized the same way. There are two masters of ceremony who determine an important subject.
You and Sir Gregory, I presume.
Exactly. We shall be the masters of ceremony. It was our obligation to each bring to the table several guests in order to debate a subject. Once the debate is closed, a decision will be made by a vote of all the participants.
By a unanimous vote. If the project is not agreed on by all, then it will be rejected.
And neither of the two masters of ceremony have the right to vote.
It's up to the guests alone to decide, Louis. In other words, us.
Gregory and myself are merely the go-betweens. Finally, if the project is validated, each guest goes home and starts working to make it happen.
It can take years.
Can you give me an example of an event that was decided here before being implemented in the outside world?
Well, take the French Revolution. It was decided right here 2 years before its implementation in France.
Concerning the case of the French Revolution, I wasn't invited. But as far as the American Revolution is concerned, Louis, I can testify that we planned it 5 years before implementing it, for example.
Louis, let me keep you a moment. I would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance. You see, the project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America. It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition to the Assembly for it to become French. My idea is to increase the territory of the United States. The first stone of this vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world.
This is kind of what happened.
The concept of royalty is from bygone times. It is time to lead the way to democracy. Take a look at them. Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project. I hope I can count on you, Louis. It's time to start now. I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being. Take a seat, follow the discussions. We'll have an
Louisiana
opportunity
territory
to
was
catch up
French.
later, and you'll be able to let me know your thoughts. My friends, I propose we get started.
These voice actors are pretty damn good. Yeah, they're pretty good except for the main character. He's kind of shit. Like the main character
First of
replay,
all, I would like
he's
to
not very
thank
good.
you for taking the time to come.
The honor is ours, my lord.
As per our custom, here we are all together to discuss the face of tomorrow's world. Even though there may be certain tensions between our nations, I must ask you to keep an open mind. As Sarah de Richet is unable to be among us, please welcome Louis de Richet, who will represent the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Welcome, Monsieur.
I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection of the King of France. The Order has proved particularly inefficient.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit. The Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We are talking about a king of divine blood, for goodness sake. It seemed obvious to me he needed protecting. If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
Thank you all. I am honored to be among you today. I will strive to represent the interests of the Order as best I can.
Perhaps we may begin, Lord Mortimer.
Certainly. I have a dream that our nation
Rand,
will
hello,
continue to
how are
support
you? I
more
can totally
now
see
than
something
ever
like this
before.
happening. George Washington getting shit-faced
Dream
with
that,
Napoleon.
for the
I can
sake
see
of
that
common
too,
good,
actually.
we will do what it takes to ensure
I don't even know who this
stability in the
Duchess
modern
is,
world.
though. Was she actually
have a dream
influential?
that we
Who
shall
knows?
lead by
Rand, how
example
are you? How is
and
your
ensure that
day?
the American territory
I've missed
may
you.
remain in peace.
Thank you for the thought, Lord Mortimer. But I don't see where you're leading.
Okay, why are you okay?
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the east coast and Spain, which occupies the remaining 2/3 of the continent. Well, I propose that Spain.
I'm sorry, I'm great.
cede
Are you
the
really
center of the
great?
continent
Really? How are
to
you
France,
quarantining? Are you
namely
doing okay?
all of Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all this way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should and should not do. When we went to all the trouble of gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just to lose it today. Have I made myself clear?
Shit.
What did I tell you, William? You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Duke Manuel, I perfectly understand you. But rest assured, you will soon adore my proposition. You shall see.
Well, since you give me the choice, my good fellow, allow me to doubt it.
Kind
However,
of make
I
that
am
W for
impatient
the
to hear what
French.
Spain
Some
could
Louisiana.
possibly
What
gain
the
from
most
the
it
sale of
turning into a
Louisiana.
swamp? What?
I never spoke of a sale, my good fellow.
What? I do not understand.
There is one more territory left to conquer, if I'm not mistaken, in the northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your notorious Indians, but...
We shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not the question.
Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France free of charge.
This is utterly grotesque, Lord Mortimer. What a strange example you set for your young protégé. Isn't that so, Monsieur de Richet? Do you understand anything of this proposition?
We are neighbors, Duke Manuel. Remember, your main rival in Europe is more likely to be England, who is plowing the seas right up your coastline. Hand over Louisiana to France and make her a prime ally.
Come, Louis. Spain and Great Britain are already allies and have nothing to gain by breaking their alliance.
Even if I do agree, Duchess, the omnipresence of the English fleet in Atlantic waters does not particularly please me.
I must say, William, I find your project
I kind of make that
mostly
W
disfavors
for
me.
French, but
I thought you were my friend.
most of it
And
turning
I
into swamp.
am.
Wait, what do you mean, TARDIS?
That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist fervor. France, in Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force.
Ooh, now I
Louisiana
have
is a
weird
vast
stuff.
wetland
Whoop.
where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you.
The French controlled
and
Louisiana for a
offer
long
certain
time. It
nations
did.
The perfect
It did.
opportunity to take back your famous United States.
From what I
am
understand, then they
protecting
sold it to
you
the
from
Americans. Yeah.
yourself, George.
Actually, Napoleon actually sold it to the Americans.
understand.
I don't know if you actually knew
But
that.
with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies. I hope you know what you're doing.
Am I imagining things, or does it look like Washington isn't aware of Mortimer's plan?
Not to put too fine a point on it, Lord Mortimer, but I doubt
I don't know
the
much about
Holy See
Napoleon
would be in
like,
favor of
area yet.
Catholic
It was during the
Louisiana
1700s,
being
the same time with the
handed over to
American
secular
Revolution and all that
revolutionaries
stuff.
and king-killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion
It's
on this
weird.
subject,
It's like
does he
all
not?
this stuff happened at the same time.
Your Eminence, have no fear over that. I am sure France will do everything in its power to protect the Christians of Louisiana.
My young friend, how can you come out with such a remark after the discussion we had on the evening of your arrival? If France was so respectful of worship, it would not be bleeding priests, as it is doing at this very moment in time. Don't be naive. This is politics. The Holy See must be concerned at seeing such a
See,
large
I mean, I do
territory
books on it, but
falling
more
into the
centered
hands
on
of the
giving
French.
Bonaparte a damn good thrashing at
Now,
Waterloo. Yeah. This is Assassin's Creed. Does it say it's Assassin's Creed? Oh yeah, with all this shit, huh?
I hope that you will teach this pretentious young man some manners, Sir Gregory. It looks like I won't be just making friends here.
In any case, my lord, I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich versichere Ihnen, Emily, nie Preußen wird diese Vereinbarung akzeptieren.
Why are they talking in German? What the fuck?
I assure you, Emily, the Prussian will never accept this agreement.
Oh,
Roman
okay.
looks like he's set on ruining Mortimer's plan.
Duchess, I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's enough, William. These are grave times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of putrid swamps interests no one but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo.
Gigolo?
Lower the volume, and let Sir Gregory finish.
Same.
Home, Godoy, and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each other to pieces, and he takes a malicious pleasure in watching it happen.
He does.
How dare you!
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
There you are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per usual. Chaos! That's enough. I'm tired. We shall continue this discussion tomorrow, but please be aware that your project will never be ratified. Those who are opposed to this project, follow me.
Wait. Damn, did I, fail it?
Are you coming with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory, I think Louis would rather stay.
I do.
Wouldn't you, Louis?
As for me, I think I shall remain with Lord Mortimer, Sir Gregory.
You are committing a grave error, Louis.
It's
Time will
history
tell.
in the making. History in the making. I do love the concept of trusting Vicky with the development of the 1700s Europe. Thank you.
My friends, I would like to thank you for staying.
Good God, William. What is this I hear about you reinforcing military power in Louisiana? I have no interest in having France for a neighbor, and you know that very well.
Calm down, George. Louis, explain our plan to Mr. Washington, please.
You see, Mr. President, Lord Mortimer anticipates that once France obtains Louisiana, they will cede it to you.
What do you mean? To us? The United States?
You heard right.
But
President Washington, the United States will double in size.
By what miracle have you...
You need to expand, George. You and France are the two major democracies in the modern world. It is necessary that you both become superpowers.
Are you really gonna sponsor democracy throughout the world?
Whoa, I didn't even know he was here.
Mr. Peru. That's why I don't want Spain to get too attached to those weapons. Please continue, Louis. Explain my vision.
I didn't even notice those French guys were there.
By going through France, Spain won't suspect that it's you who's going to take possession of Louisiana. They'll even believe that France will be a protective buffer between itself in California and you on the East Coast. If Senor Godoy was afraid that you might take the territory by force, now he is reassured. You would never attack France.
But why didn't you tell me before?
America's need explain. Glad that philosophy hasn't changed in 400 years. Yep.
So, Home doesn't see it coming. But by the time it dawns on Senor Godoy, it'll be too late because he'll realize that he's just lost all the North American continent. We all know that you won't stop once the path is cleared before you.
What do you mean?
You see, Monsieur Peru, it's very likely that once Louisiana becomes American, President Washington will push out even more and take the West Coast.
William, you haven't changed. Always one step ahead.
One step ahead? You're joking. More like 5.
On that note, my
Hi,
friends,
Cody.
it's
How
getting
are
late.
you?
Mr. President, continue to take offense over my project when we resume the conference in the morning. You do it to a T. And if Sir Gregory has the audacity to send you an emissary to convince you to go against me, do me a favor. String him along if you can. The more they believe we are divided, the more we'll have our hands free.
Only too happy to oblige.
Now, let us get some rest. We've got a big day tomorrow. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
I'm doing good. Doing good. How are you, Cody?
Louis, if you have a minute, I would like to ask a favor of you. I'm going to require your services.
How can I be
Okay.
of help? Tell me all about it.
Our adversaries are many, and the closing vote of the conference will soon be upon us. Time is of an essence, so I'll need you to
I'm
assist
amazing.
me
Really? Why are
this
you doing
evening.
amazing?
How can I help?
I need you to go this very evening to persuade Senor Godoy to join us. He is the backbone of Gregory's resistance. Turn him round, and all the others will follow in such a stampede that Gregory will be able to do nothing but admit defeat.
Lord Mortimer, with all due respect, don't you think I'm the last person Godoy wants to talk to?
I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
If you believe that's the best way, then...
Nevertheless, I wouldn't bring up all the habits and customs of the court with him too much. I sense he's on edge at the moment. I doubt he'll be able to abide by the rules of etiquette that befit his rank.
Thanks for the advice.
However, it must be done for the conference tomorrow morning. It's important, Louis.
I'll go straight away.
Thank you, my boy. And get some rest afterwards. Big day tomorrow.
Interesting. I'm playing with friends, it's fun. Oh, I'm so glad. Where will Manuel Godoy be? Oh, what?
Hey, Peru's name tag's fallen off, and his door's ajar.
Hello? Oh, shit.
Dear Monsieur Peru, I'm writing to thank you for the funds you sent.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
My dear little Eleanor, I wanted to share you my calmer thoughts at this moment. Needless to say of how much I miss you and how much I regret to being separated from you. But I know it will be virtuous, courageous, and safe with your sister, Marie Helene. I will never be able to mend my mistakes, but I do know how to save you from their consequences once and for all. Be always assured that my fatherly devotion and affection, never doubt it, come what may. You must know everything will turn out for the best now. I'm determined to protect you, whatever the price that I have to pay. And so, be confident and serene in all times ordeal with all my love, the ever-proud father. Just a sec. Let's check this room. Nothing happened here. I think. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's like a shoehorn. What happened?
Leave me, Dorishe. I don't feel like talking. Are you gonna keep sticking to me like glue? Hell's bells, I don't deserve this. There's nothing you can do for me.
What's going on? Maybe I can help.
Not anymore, you can't. Not against him.
Who?
But thanks for the offer.
Who are you talking about?
You know very well.
Baltimore?
Lord Mortimer? You talk as if you were in danger, monsieur. Has he threatened you in any way?
I'm done for, Monsieur de Richet. I played with the devil, and I lost.
What happened?
Are you afraid for your daughter?
What are you? Be careful, de Richet. Be very careful what you're about to say if you don't want to go flying off the balcony! What do you know about her?
Nothing apart from the fact that you love her and you're saying goodbye to her. I read your letter on your desk.
I ought to get rid of you.
Perhaps I can help you.
The hero syndrome. You always think you can fix things. She will be safer far away from me. That's it. What's more, no one must find out where or who she is. Is that clear?
Perfectly. But why say goodbye to her? She must still need you.
The only thing she needs is for him never to find her. Time is short, Louis. Follow my advice. Find your mother if she's still alive, and get out of here. Flee this damned island of doom.
Are we in danger?
You've been in danger since the minute you set foot on this rock. He wants you. He's sizing you up. He is circling around you.
Oh shit.
It's blindingly obvious. And you, flattered as you are, will soon be running around for him just to keep your place among his precious few. It feels so good to be accepted by him. You will experience power, wealth, glory. He will give it all to you until one day you will feel so eaten up inside that you will no longer know who you are. You will find yourself void of all conscience, of all freedom, and can no longer look at yourself in the mirror without feeling sick.
Refuse, I tell you. From now on, say no. No!
No!
You're a good man, Louis. You look after yourself. As for me, I shall take back my freedom tomorrow morning. I'm through with it all.
No!
There you go. Back in the saddle. I'm glad to hear it.
Come on.
No.
It's late. I'd like to get some rest.
Very well. I'll leave you then. See you tomorrow, monsieur.
He's gonna kill himself. I have a feeling.
My dear Napoleon.
My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough. Duke Manuel Godoy.
Ah, Monsieur de Richet. You wouldn't have seen Duke Manuel by any chance, would you?
I was going to ask you the same question.
I wanted to speak to him, but no one will open the door. I'm not sure he's in there.
If I want to pass through, I'll have to get Volner out of the way. I've searched all over the manor, but I can't find him.
One thing's for sure, Monsieur de Richet. He's neither in his room nor on this floor. I've just looked all over.
I propose we both look for him. The first to find him tells the Duke that the other is also looking for him. Agreed?
Perfect. Let's do that. I shall have a look in the library. If you find the Duke before me, tell him I want to speak to him.
Yes. Let's proceed as you say.
Thank you, Monsieur de Richet.
Ha ha!
Right. Now be a good boy and Go look somewhere else.
Be a good boy and look somewhere else. Fuck.
Manuel Godoy. A painting of himself in his room. Now that's not going to help him develop a sense of modesty.
Well, George
Kiss
Washington.
Of Judas, painted by Caravaggio. This is how Judas pointed out Christ to the Roman soldiers. Can you imagine a worse betrayal? Don Quixote. Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim. I have to think about that one. Amber crystals. Maria Louisa of Parma. Although not Godoy's true love, the queen is his benefactress according to some people. Charles IV of Spain. Now there's no chance of Godoy forgetting who he owes everything to. Brutus and his companions taking an oath to kill Caesar. Prometheus, punished for stealing fire from the gods and giving it to man.
Lord Duke, here's information obtained by our intelligence service. I confirm that Mr. Hay is indeed working for the agreement with Great Britain. The aim seems to be weaken the French economy and secretly of the Spanish by seizing the merchandise at sea.
Mary Louise of Parma. How ironic having a painting of the Queen of Spain in one's room, my Lord Duke.
That's her lover.
It looks like someone's hidden something on the back of this painting. It's a letter. Of course, it's written in Spanish. And it reeks of lavender. Well, well, Mr. Godoy.
We
you
kind of
seem
knew
very
this from
interested in
Emily.
hiding this letter. Another secret romance, I presume?
I think this is my room.
The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance. Inferno by Dante.
Oh.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Don Quixote. Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim. I'm gonna have to think about that one.
Come on, there has to be something here. Because I couldn't access a spot before. Nothing? was really hoping for something. I wonder if that's enough snooping around.
Mary Louise of Parma. How ironic having a painting of the Queen of Spain in one's room, my Lord Duke. It looks like someone's hidden something on the back of this painting. It's a letter. Of course, it's written in Spanish. And it reeks of lavender. Well, well, Mr. Godoy.
I don't know how to
you seem
go
very
fast.
interested in hiding this letter. Another secret romance, I presume? So, let's see what it says.
My dear Pepita, I feel so guilty being so far away from you again. It's good, even if it's good for my country. I feel awful to leave you after a silly little spat because you're the only woman I love. I told you before, everything I have, everything I could offer you, I owe to the affection of the Queen. Let's stay united, please, even in sacrifice for the two of us, for our future children. Children? Stop being jealous. You're the only one that fills me in my thoughts. Everything else is just a game, I swear.
It seems that the Queen isn't the only one enjoying the Lord Duke's favors. If the Queen found out, it would cost him dearly. I'll keep it with me. You never know.
Shit. Wow.
Don Quixote.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim.
Now we have to go find him.
Huh, that's me.
Huh, that's me.
President George Washington.
I wonder if there's anything more. It's kind of cool that we can still go in this crazy ass room. Sorry, I just wanted to go in the room. Can I... There we go. Nope, can't go that way. Damn, you're looking like a high-paid hobo today. You must made over 500 pen handling yesterday. I mean, I wish. That would've been cool.
A song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near. His brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
I wish I could make $500 in a day. That would make me so happy. I would say, but this game is weird. To see you later, killer. I see ya. What's this?
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Ooh, weird. Strippers do it all the time. Do I look like a stripper?
The clock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Ooh.
Duke Manuel?
Well, well. Monsieur de Richet, I was not expecting you.
Same.
I am not in the mood, sir, I warn you. What do you want from me, sir?
Oh, nothing in particular, senor. It's a beautiful night. I've come for a breath of fresh air before going to bed.
When you have stopped taking me for a fool, maybe you will tell me what you are really doing here. Just tell me one thing, monsieur. Why did you side with Mortimer? He is alone, isolated. The United States can do nothing to help you, and France is surrounded by over 10 countries, just waiting for the word to pounce. Really, I do not see why you choose Mortimer.
The Golden Order, my friend. The Order is everywhere. We come from France. We are present in the United States, England, and many other countries. We have ambitions and the means to carry them out. You'll see, once all hell breaks out and your English support starts to fade away. The Order is an international organization. It matters little what governments do. Otherwise, why would Mortimer have gone to the trouble of inviting my mother?
If you are right, Sir Gregory has got it all wrong. Tell me, do you really believe Spain has any interest in ceding Louisiana to France?
Duke Manuel, for Spain, I don't know. But for you, I'm convinced that Lord Mortimer will thank you generously.
No, you're an angel. Oh,
You would
thank
not
you,
be
Rand.
trying
You're so
to bribe
nice.
me,
Thank
would
you.
you?
Nothing could be further from my mind. It would be an insult to believe that someone such as yourself might have a practical attitude towards its virtue. Even so,
Thank you,
it
Rand.
is only
I'm so
natural
glad you're
that you
still
be
here.
supported and encouraged if you were to follow Lord Mortimer, isn't it?
Indeed, for services rendered, it would be natural for me to receive compensation for the time spent achieving such an undertaking, yes?
Naturally. And given your status, my Lord Duke, the compensation would have to be considerable.
Naturally. Tell me one
She's not an
last
angel.
thing.
She keeps
What would I
shagging my
gain
wife.
from
It's
all
true.
this?
It's true.
My Lord Duke, in these uncertain times, I believe it would be to your advantage to be rid of Louisiana in order to focus your attention on your colonies in the south. It will show the court the man you really are and how much you truly deserve your position.
I love your wife,
And if you
TARDIS.
silence all the jibes and jeers aimed at my person, then people would only see me as the man who consolidated the frontiers of the Spanish Empire.
What a statesman you are.
Come on, you fool, give it up. You're trapped like a rat.
Monsieur, I am astounded. I did not think you capable, but you have succeeded.
I'm not going there.
I will be more wary of you the next time. Nonetheless, if you can guarantee Lord Mortimer's support, then yes, you can count on my vote when the time comes. However, I expect you to be discreet with regard to my former partners, without which our agreement will become null and void.
Of course, my Lord Duke. You can count on me. Lord Mortimer will be delighted to hear the news.
I hope you know what you are getting into, Louis. I bid you good luck.
Good night, my Lord Duke.
See you tomorrow.
Well, that's one thing out of the way. Only thing left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.
Please, leave me, sir. From now on, no one must see us together.
Go to bed. Should I, though? Oh, I just realized I need some water. I wonder who else is up.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
I wonder if she's in there. No? Alright, time to go to bed. I think I've been through all of this.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Been in his room. Okay, I have a hole in different area codes. What do you have? Oh, you have a hole in different area codes? That's the best. Yeah. My room. Ooh!
Good evening, Monsieur le Français.
Duchess, you're
Dutch?
here. What a charming surprise. I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir. Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
Oh, no. Oh, no,
That's
no, no.
not what I said.
Ah, by the way, you surprised me during the conference.
Why's that?
Well, you are going to lose. Why stay with Lord Mortimer?
I believe he has every chance of winning.
My, you are a rash one. However, if ever you want
But
to
don't
change
tell me why.
sides,
Same,
please
same.
feel free to let me know.
But tell me, you didn't come here to try and make me change my mind, did you?
That's the last thing on my mind. Although you would have everything to gain by it.
There's still mashed potatoes.
Are you gonna eat that for dinner, though?
No, there's not enough for everyone, so you might as well eat them for like lunch.
Really?
You though.
I want to eat the mashed potatoes. I'll be right back, guys. I want to eat some mashed potatoes.
There's no point trying to persuade me. Don't hold it against me.
Of course not, silly. Louis, if you trust me, you ought to ask yourself why I have chosen home. You do trust me, don't you?
Of course, Emily. You know you have my full trust.
Louis, you're lying. That's not good. Any more of that and I might get upset. Admit, though, that it does make you think. There's still time, you know. Join us before it's too late.
Unfortunately, my word is my bond. I don't want to leave Lord Mortimer in the lurch.
Very well, as you wish. It's up to you to decide.
Tell me, are these visits to Mortimer's always so intense?
Yes and no. My sister doesn't normally disappear like she has. Any news of your mother?
Still nothing. And you? Any news of your sister?
No, but knowing her, I'm persuaded she's on someone's trail.
Or dead.
You'll see. She'll surprise us all.
If only you knew, Emily.
She dead.
You're right. We must remain positive. I'm sure it won't be long before she turns up.
Oh! Actually, we don't really know she's dead, but
after all,
And as such, she is capable of anything.
I am
my
sure that you'll
baby.
appreciate her. You'll see.
No doubt about that.
And it might turn out that you prefer her to me. Who knows?
Rest assured, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm sure she's very nice, but there is only one Emily Hillsborough.
We shall see. Can we change subject, please? I didn't come here to go through all that again.
Of course, it's late. You're right.
They're not even touching. Weird ass makeout. Like, not even really touching.
Come, Louis.
Ooh. Ooh. Social distance makeout, right? Yeah, social distancing
My
makeout.
friends, do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
Oh,
I
shit.
don't know.
Why the black screen on the best part? I know.
He looks like he can be trusted. And Duchess Hillsborough. Why isn't she here? She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her. What are we going to do about Washington? He will be a
I wish we didn't
hard
have the
nut
black
to crack.
screen.
On our chessboard, He is Mortimer's king. Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing. To keep his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on a whim. He has been serving Mortimer for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said
You
a
could
word.
have been the
Please
first white guy to have 15
excuse
kids in
me,
the modern world.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
I feel tired.
Oh, I see. I think it is high time you left us then. Now,
Fuck. There's a lot of white guys with lots of kids.
Emily? Emily? Are you there?
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Tell them I'm coming. Thank you. Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
Why am I always like the last one?
My friends, the conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final vote will be cast in a few days.
Lithuania. White people are 98% of the population. Having 15 kids is really rare. Oh, really?
So that we may reach a greater understanding.
I mean, it's rare now. Back in the days, it wasn't rare.
Parted in perfect disagreement.
Actually, it's really rare to have that many kids at all. Most people don't have that many kids.
Please let William believe
The most
he still
kids
has a
I know are
chance of
people,
winning
white
Solo.
people having 7 to 10 kids.
Implications will lack
15's a little high.
we shall be
I mean, 10 is high,
Oh,
but
let me assure you,
I mean, remember the show 19 Kids and Counting? That's a white couple.
and that this morning will be
I don't know if
even
you've
more
heard of that
interesting.
show. You should look it
Therefore,
up.
I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Well,
Damn.
I am still firmly against it. Even though my choice won't count.
Against.
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 And you, Luke Manuel?
Well, you see, it is more complicated and
Goodbye. Calm, Gregory. Don't try to impress my
Ooh, hello.
They are not your guests.
How are you?
Anyone under my
Nasser!
roof is by definition my
Hello! Nasser! It's been so
I would
long!
be very grateful if you would let
Hello!
my guests speak. Duke Manuel, you were saying you still had some...
I know, right? So long.
you see,
Hello,
situation has
Natties. How are
changed
you?
since last night.
Hype, hype, hype,
What's going
hype.
on here, my Lord Duke?
You see, I gave it some thought during the night. New
How you been
arguments have
doing,
come to light.
Nassers? Are you in quarantine right now?
Sir Gregory, I regret to inform you that Spain will not support you in this operation. I vote for. Moreover, in response to arguments...
I
brought
had
to
issues
my
with laptop
attention,
and shops are closed and busy with work and shop. Oh man, more like sci-fi installation. Damn.
If you think France is afraid of you, you are dreaming.
Over 10 nations
Shit.
rise against you, young man. And you behave like
Holy
a
shit, Nassers! I know. What the hell?
My Lord Duke,
How's your
you will
like? Did you
change
get it fixed?
Well, as for me, I am for Lord Mortimer's project. Despite the Duchess
Raids!
Hilda's overwhelmingly
Raids!
convincing nocturnal attentions.
What? So Emily was playing at trying to win over guests last night?
It was nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
How could it be otherwise? And by the way, remember me to your husband when you see him. And you, President Washington, what is your
Raid,
position?
raid, raid.
Four, of course.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur
How are you doing,
Peru.
Vicky? I'm doing good.
You're all
Same.
making me sick.
Self-isolation.
Look at yourselves.
What?
You are pathetic!
Have you been drinking or what?
There you are, quibbling away. My Lord Duke this, and Madame Duchess that. You know very well that we're nothing but puppets on a damn string.
Jacques,
Let's end the charade. It's over.
Oh shit.
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me.
Well,
over
be
the
safe. I gotta
years.
go. Dropping out. See ya, Nassers. I love you.
I see the price is too high to pay.
Don't kill yourself!
Come, Jack, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished.
Intervene!
I want my freedom back, my lord. I shall no longer work for you.
Wait!
Dorishe, you just can't help it, can you? Stop trying to play the hero, man!
Come on.
Monsieur, I know I don't really know you, but you seem like a decent person.
I have done so many horrible things.
You blame yourself, I can see that. Everything's not lost.
I don't want to do bad things anymore.
You
You
take
seem
control of
like
yourself
Hulk!
again. You can
Don't
fix
want to
whatever
do
it is you've done.
bad things!
That?
Of course, Jack. You'll have all the time you need. I'm sure we can work things out.
But you don't know him.
Let's stay united, Jack. He's nothing without us.
Really?
Trust me. Jack, don't shoot. Give me the gun. Come on.
Sorry, Louis.
Damn it. Slow clap. Okay. Shit. Hello.
I don't understand. I spoke to him only recently.
Monsieur Peru has lost his mind. It's obvious.
Yet another way for the French to make a spectacle of themselves. Well, once again it has worked.
My friends, let us settle down, please. We are all in shock, of course. Let us praise Louis's gesture anyway. You did what you could.
Yes, it was very noble of you, Louis.
It wasn't your fault.
There was nothing else you could have done.
I could have chose the other
I
choice.
think everyone needs a little rest. Can you stay a moment?
Of course.
Shit.
Louis, I wanted to talk to you a moment about what has happened. All this is tragic, but I wanted to thank you for doing what you could.
I wasn't able to save him.
You couldn't, Louis. You mustn't blame yourself. It is not your fault.
I know this has nothing to do with me, my lord, but don't you think you're partly to blame? It won't escape your attention that he incriminated you before he took his own life.
I heard what he said, yes. Monsieur Peru appeared to blame me for his condition. I certainly encouraged him to succeed, but I wasn't aware he couldn't handle the pressures of the situation. Of course, his duties in Paris were very difficult. The choices he had to make were burdensome. But that was the path he had chosen.
Damn.
Should I not have helped him to succeed, perhaps? You heard him yourself. His duties as judge got the better of him.
Did you push him into it?
I wouldn't say push, but I did encourage him, yes. I thought it was my duty to help him as much as I could to become the court judge he dreamed of being. I thought he was capable of it. It appears I was mistaken, unfortunately. What a pity he didn't come and speak to me.
He did.
What do you mean?
He went to talk to you in your study the day before yesterday.
Unfortunately, you weren't there.
Well, I was not informed of this. What a waste.
What are your plans now?
What do you mean?
For the conference. After the disappearances of both Elizabeth Adams and my mother, and now the death of Mr. Perlu, I should imagine that your guests are all packing their bags.
This might come as a bit of a shock to you, perhaps because it was so difficult to bring all these figures together. But I am convinced that none of them is preparing to leave.
Are you serious?
They are all very experienced politicians, and though they are, of course, affected by the situation, they know full well that such an opportunity will not come again for a long, long time, if ever. They each represent their nation, and know full well that what is at stake here is far greater than the death of poor Monsieur Peru.
Damn.
You see, I am confident that they will all be ready to resume the conference.
If you say so. Allow me to take my leave, please.
Of course. You ought to get some rest. Oh, Louis, one more thing, please. I wanted to thank you for your support during the conference.
Oh.
You've made the right choice, and it gives me tremendous satisfaction to have you with me on this project.
What is at stake is worth it, my lord. Now, I won't hide from you the fact that I have no idea by what miracle we could ever get a unanimous vote.
Trust me, Louis. We still have a few more cards to play. You'll see. Anything can happen in politics.
I'll see you later, my lord.
Go back to my room again?
Monsieur Johann van Volnau.
What do you want from me, de Richet? Get on with it. I'm busy.
What a tragedy about Mr. Peru.
Are you joking? That bonehead had it coming to him.
How can you say that?
Ever since I found out that footprints incriminating him were found next to Elizabeth's body. You can be sure that given the opportunity, I would have put a bullet in his mouth myself.
Excuse me. This is the wrong room.
Fuck! Ah, fuck. Is that my room?
Your Eminence.
Ah, Louis.
Hello.
You were admirable. You didn't manage to save Peru, but whatever you do, don't blame yourself. You did your best.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
It's not going to help matters for Mortimer. Now he has one less vote for the conference.
You don't seem too affected by it, though.
Louis, I do not appreciate your remark, which I will put down to the indiscretions of youth. I am here in the interests of the Holy See. But I am above all a Christian, and it hurts me to see lost souls take a wrong turn.
Of course. Of course.
I hope that Monsieur Peru's act will help you reconsider your choice, Louis. Sincerely. See where his support for Lord Mortimer got him.
Shit.
And what will your mother say when she finds out that you have triggered a war with your amateur diplomacy? This cannot be serious, really.
Thank you
for your advice, Your Eminence.
Think nothing of it, Louis. See you later.
Pretty sure my mother would do something similar. I mean, she disappeared. Anything new? I guess I can't. Any secrets? 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 Are you hiding
My dear
secrets?
George, I'd like to invite you to join me as planned at my place. I have a project to show you. It is time that the United States played a more important role on the world stage. I understand you're reluctant.
Just nothing of importance.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi. Huh, that's me.
Just waiting for you to burst into one of the rooms and the person starts jacking off or something to the list of
I
porn.
was about to join Sir Gregory. Come back later.
I wanted to talk to you a moment and...
I am expected. I'm sorry. We shall talk later.
Damn. Gregory, huh?
It's a beautiful weapon. A lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles. Sir Jacques Peru?
I am sorry, sir, but you are unable to access Monsieur Peru's room while we gather his personal effects.
I already mentioned it yesterday. Either to you or to someone else. Impossible to tell with you people.
Yes, sir.
Your yes is not sufficient. Tell the others, for crying out loud. Remember to close my window once you've done my room. This isn't Corsica, you know. I'm freezing.
Of course, sir. I'll see to it straight away.
Good.
Monsieur Bonaparte.
Don't feel guilty over Monsieur Peru. You did your best. We just lost the vote for the next conference, and we already had fewer votes than Holm. I must absolutely find a solution.
Yes. Yes, indeed. But I believe if Lord Mortimer is still confident, it's because he still has a few cards up his sleeve.
I hope so. I sincerely hope so. Unfortunately, that vote of Godoy you acquired is probably not going to suffice.
Well, it's still more than what you've done, isn't it?
I see you have a short fuse, monsieur.
Damn, what the
As
fuck
someone who
happened?
just started a war with Spain. If I were you, I wouldn't get on my high horse so quickly. In short, we haven't a minute to lose. I'll leave you now.
Just a minute. did Duchess Hillsborough propose last night?
Oh, nothing worth worrying about. The pretty little pudding eater found no better tactic than to threaten me. She would have been better off sliding into my bed. At least we wouldn't have wasted part of the night talking for nothing.
Shit.
Threatened you, you say?
That's what I said. I think I'm going to have to be careful of English troops crisscrossing the Mediterranean for a while. The witch would let loose the wrath of the English crown on my august person. But if she thinks that would scare a Bonaparte, she is mistaken. Now, Louis, time is running short, and as I said, I'm in a hurry. I have to go now. I will see you later.
I wonder if I can go in Bonaparte's room. Okay. And then let's go to his door. Oh shit. It won't let me in. Ah! I think. Been around everywhere. Pretty sure. Can't go there.
President George Washington.
Wait, this is my room. No, this is Pierre's. I'm glad you can like read it. Remember back in the day when you can't read shit?
Next time, I'll listen to my mother. Not a day has gone by without something happening to me. What now?
Someone to kill you! It's your mother.
Louis, open up, please.
Coming,
Hurry!
Mr. President, I'm coming.
Louis. Ah, there you are at last.
Yes,
I just saw your mother. She was accompanied by Emily, and they both went into the Duchess's room. I tried to join them, but I was refused entry. Louis, this does not bode well.
Oh, shit. Emily might want to avenge her sister. I must act quickly.
You're right, Mr. President. Thank you.
No, it's probably the other sister. Her room, her room. That's not her room. I think her room is over here.
President George Washington.
President's Washington. Adams. Fuck is her room?
Monsieur Johann von Wunderl.
Why can I not remember all their rooms anymore?
Monsieur Johann von Wunderl.
Wait, am I going the wrong way? I don't remember which way I'm going. I went the wrong way. Scratch my nose. Ears room. I think Napoleon's
What's Napoleon one
room.
about? Duchess Emily Hillsborough. I do believe that's Emily's voice. I can't understand what she's saying. I can't open it. It must be blocked on the other side. I'll have to find another way in, quick. Emily! Emily, are you there? Answer me. Emily!
Shit is getting real!
I have to get inside Emily's room through the... Shit! It's locked. No way. It's too sturdy.
So dumb. Using I know.
Huh. It's as if there are several people inside.
Once again, you're the one who's the victim in all this.
What on earth is... You... Mother?
How dare you do this to me? You can talk. After everything I've done for you. You are joking, I hope, right? I gave you my life. That's enough, Emma. Now that Louis is here, you will leave Sarah alone. Cease your revenge immediately. What? If you think you're going to... Louis, help me, I beg you. I can no longer reason with her. I am Emily. Quit playing games. What? Honestly, don't be ridiculous. No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart. After everything we've been through together.
Yes, well...
Don't you dare bring him into this. This is between you and me. I ask for nothing more, so stop taking it out on Sarah. You prissy little bitch! How dare you? Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place.
Titty comparison,
You
go!
are joking, I hope. I'm the one who told you everything that's been going on while you were away. Go on then. That's what you want, isn't it? You want to kill me. Go on then, shoot! After all the trouble I've gone through to find you. Go on. What are you waiting for?
Shit.
Louis, take this.
Wait, what's going...
An entire life for this. Go on, shoot! Sorry, Louis, I can't shoot her. She's my sister. That's enough, Emma. Louis, out of the way. She's dangerous. Don't trust her. What are you trying to do? Louis, out of the way. I am not Emma. Come on, Louis, tell her who the real Emily is.
Wait,
That's right, Louis. I'm fed up with this little game. Tell him who the real Emily is.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Well, Louis, come on, you know how to tell us apart, right?
Yes, but... I'd like to ask you a few questions to make sure there's no doubt.
Rational and open, Louis. Let's see. How can I tell them apart? Wait, I've got an idea.
On the night of our arrival... You gave me something. I wasn't feeling very well, and you gave me something. What was it?
My handkerchief. And you even kept it. It was stained with your blood. Louis,
I already told her. This is all a waste of time. I'm the one who told you.
Right. Let's find something else. Ah, yes. Let's speak about my arrival at the manor.
When we arrived at the manor, someone was already present in the Great Hall. Who was it?
George Washington, President of the United States, Louis. Of course you are able to reply. I'm the one who told you.
Very well.
Let's try something else.
On the first night, we went up to bed, but I wasn't tired. I went for a little stroll. Did we get a chance to speak?
Certainly not. I was exhausted and went to bed. Don't think you're going to get away with this deception so easily. I can assure you, you're going to regret pretending to be me once Louis has exposed you.
That's real, Emily.
I don't think I'll get very far like this. I'll have to find something better.
Oh, I don't think I'll even wait until he's finished.
Take it easy now.
Are you mad, Louis?
Lower your arm.
I better act quickly if I don't want things to get out of hand.
Come on, she's putting one over on you. Look at yourself for crying out loud. You were prepared to shoot me down.
In the secret room behind the study. Talk to them about what you've been doing. Maybe they haven't spoken about it between each other yet.
On the night of the disappearance of Elizabeth Adams.
What about it? What do you want to know about that night?
In the portrait gallery, we found ourselves in a singular situation. What happened to us?
We both went around the manor all night like sleepwalkers, searching. And that's how we found ourselves in Mortimer's private gallery, behind the chimney. That doesn't prove a thing. I told you all that. That's enough! I've had enough of this charade.
Shit.
Louis, there's only one way to tell us apart. There's just one thing I didn't tell her about in detail. Too bad for you, Emma. I didn't want it to come to this, but you leave me no choice.
Shit, no!
Ask her. About you and I. You just lost, Emma. I indeed didn't tell you everything about it. Come, Louis. Speak about our intimacy.
Very well, let's talk about us. When you came to my room last night, what did we talk about?
I beg your pardon, but I didn't go into your room last night. There you are. The mask is off. What do you mean? Sorry, Emma. I didn't tell you everything.
She's right.
You little bitch. She is manipulating you, Louis.
That's enough, both of you. Now I know who the real Emily is.
We did. She did come into our bedroom. The one behind me, because she came into my bedroom last night. Oh shit, wait. For his death, right?
You are Emily Hillsborough.
I knew you wouldn't get it wrong, Louis. No! You little bitch! Watch out, Louis! No!
Hell, what have I done?
See what you've done. See.
Louis? What on earth is going on?
Mother!
Go. You must leave. Everyone's going to arrive.
Louis, what's going on?
Duchess? Is everything all right?
Go! Go, Mother! No one must find you here.
Go.
Come, Louis. There's nothing more you can do.
But I...
Leave us.
Emily, what's going on?
Mother, go to the crypt. I'll meet you there.
I'll be waiting for you.
Emily.
What happened to her hand?
I'm coming in.
It was bound to end like this, Louis. Let me stay with her, please. Go, I'll cover you.
Well, Vicky, now look what you've done did. I know, look what I've done did, boys. At least I didn't kill the real Emily. We need to go into the crypt. I wonder if we can just... I wonder what would have happened if you couldn't get in. Get out of here.
Good God. They're all here. They must have heard the gunshot.
Where is Lord Mortimer?
Can anyone hear anything through the door?
Did you hear that? I was not dreaming, was I?
Certainly not, Duke Godoy.
What's going on?
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering. Gentlemen, go back to your rooms. Go back to your rooms. I shall find out from Lord Mortimer what this is all about. Thank you.
Shit.
My instructions are clear, sir. No one is to enter.
Guys, this is only still the second fucking episode, I believe. Or is this the third one? Maybe it's the third one. Still. There's 2 more. How do we get outside? Okay, maybe not through these doors. Wait. Now we're gonna go right around the whole place. Look how big this library is. It stretches miles. Here we go. Crypt. Why would you have your garden this way? Oh shit, how did I get around there? I don't even remember which side I'm on. Let's see. Oh, we just go straight through here. Nope. Round. Nope. What the fuck? It was easier during the day. There we go. Hi, Mother.
Louis, at last, there you are.
Her voice is so
Mother,
terrible,
wait
too.
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait, Mother,
Time is running out, Louis. First, we must...
No! That's enough. I won't go a step further unless you explain to me what is going on here. I'm begging you. Talk to me.
You must trust me, my son.
I kind of
You are
don't.
not ready yet.
You're the one who should trust me. Tell me what's happening.
You would never believe me.
Oh!
I came all the way here for you.
I believe you.
Now I found you. I'm ready, Mother.
If only... Louis, I have always taught you to keep your mind open and rational. I know you are going to find this hard to believe, but what I am going to reveal to you is entirely true. Many years ago, I found out that demons really do live among us.
I beg your pardon?
And that they can influence our thoughts.
Okay.
Mother, listen to yourself.
Okay.
I know you're exhausted, but for crying out loud, listen to what you're saying. Demons? What next? An ancient monster with a head like an octopus? What do your demons look like? Have they got horns and a pointed tail?
No, these are not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore. Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them from inside.
Parasitic spirits?
Yes, they are capable of going from one body to another as they see fit.
Is that why
And
you
two
killed
of them
Elizabeth?
are present on this island.
Right. So let me guess.
Boogeyman and Father Christmas. Lorner and Godoy. Not Bonaparte. Not Bonaparte.
Don't tell me. It isn't Volner and Duke Manuel, is it?
Don't talk nonsense. Both of those poor souls are mere pawns in the hands of the real players.
Well, Vicky,
I
look
was
like.
answering at random,
Oh, yeah.
Mother.
Do you really believe that I'm joking here? Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed paths with one of them. Since then, I've spent my life trying to find it again. When we recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference. That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal. The one who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer. Not to mention that Holm had sent Volner to get it for him.
Holm and Mortimer are demons?
They both seem to disagree about many things, but I'll admit I never knew exactly why. There are many of them, Louis, not just those two.
Mother, have you any proof to support any of this?
Of course, but you do too. You had everything laid out in front of you. Didn't you notice anything?
Property deeds, his secret study.
Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand, and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
I found your notes, written in lemon juice.
Where all eyes size you up. At one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis. Wait, please tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
The urn? No, I didn't. Why?
Good. We'll deal with it later.
I went beyond the nightmare, Mother.
You understood the Masonic date.
1191.
Of course! It was during that siege that the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer.
That's
They
what you
spent
used
a
as his
whole night in
lock?
conversation until the early hours of the morning. Mortimer had passed the test. He had charmed the demon, and so it chose him to be its host for centuries to come. But tell
Whoa.
me, did you find his secret study?
I did indeed.
Did you see his maps of the world?
He has contacts the world over.
Yes, I've been developing the Golden Order across the world for many years, and I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply inhuman.
I must admit, I found it difficult to understand how and why Mortimer didn't have a place in history.
On the continent, Mortimer and Holm are mere dandies who organize society balls. History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
The Illuminati!
You mean the conference?
How can you explain that someone manages to bring together so many important figures without anyone knowing?
And without any security or personnel.
Louis, I am proud of you. You came all this way. You
Hi
found
there,
me.
Captain.
You
How
have
are you?
Surpassed me.
You taught me everything I know. Right. How did it all begin?
I saw him.
What do you mean you saw him?
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree. I traveled the world in search of adventure. In the Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire that became unlocked. Composed of 7 parts, each one was a book in itself, set in a sort of metal armor that structured the whole thing. When all the volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return to Paris, I set to studying these pages. I spent all my days and nights studying them.
Oh, I can imagine you doing that.
But the writing was in a language I had never seen before, developed well before Sumerian, in my opinion. So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world to see if anyone else could crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis. I found him, or rather he found me. He was young, charismatic, he was flamboyant.
Mortimer?
You mean Mortimer?
He was a veritable mine of knowledge. I showed him the book, and he was able to decipher a few passages. We spent several months together studying the pages. He helped me understand certain passages until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
How so?
I mean to say he manipulated me. He used me, and in the end, he stole the book with all its secrets.
Did he ever go to your place?
Not once. At least I don't think so. But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him to bring me up.
And you refused, of course.
Why, naturally, Louis.
I'm good always, and you? I'm doing good.
After that, I spent my whole life looking for him.
So what have you been up to today, Captain?
Just missed him. In London, I lost 6 members of the Order in a chase.
What?
In 1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741, in Poland. 1749, in India.
8 years ago in Venice.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice, Louis.
You agreed, and that was before you spoke to me about demons. Wait, the baby we delivered, you and me, that night in Venice, did he have anything to do with Lord Mortimer?
The child was his son.
We stole his son? Are you insane?
We stole his son?
We took him to save him.
That was the case. It was precisely to save him from his father.
Need I remind you the mother died during childbirth? What became of the child?
Later.
Homesick today. Oh, you're homesick? Really? Wait, where are you?
Once we found the Al-Azif in Paris,
or are you home and you're sick? Are you homesick or are you home, sick today?
To the demon. It was careless of me. He toyed with me for a few days, until I caught on, until I saw him as he was. But he had no intention of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis, and if we don't want to spend the rest of our lives turning round in circles here, we must absolutely get off this island. All right, can we move on?
Wait a minute, one last thing. I want to know what happened between you and Emily's sister.
Great responsibility often brings difficult
home and sick. Okay. Okay.
Mother, I won't take a step further if you don't
Hi. How are you doing, Toast?
Blackmail me?
I'm listening.
What is up?
All right, I used her. So there you are. Happy now?
No.
We had the Al-Azif, and I didn't think we would be able to escape with it. In order to ensure that the book did not fall into their hands, or that one of them couldn't read in us where we had hidden it, I asked Emily to...
It's Emma.
Yes, or rather for me, it was Emily. So I asked Emma to hide it without anyone seeing. And then I disposed of her. I am sorry for her, but she was part of the Golden Order, Louis. She knew the rules when she joined.
I want to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those details.
I need to know.
I'm sorry, Mother, but I want to know.
I need to know this.
She was one of the receptacles for these monsters.
What?
I met her parents when she was born. One of the demons got inside her. The demon used her to spy on her father, John Adams. He is one of the founding fathers and vice president of the United States, you know.
Yeah, I think we'll be playing it later.
No, I don't think it was Mortimer. Her father, John Adams, hired me to tend to her, but the evil in her was too deep. In spite of the various treatments I tried on her, I never succeeded in getting it out of her. It's not something I'm proud of, Louis.
Oh, yeah,
but
I'm excited
I had
too.
to try everything.
Did you kill
Mother,
her?
did you kill her?
Of course not. Don't be stupid. I had no interest in getting rid of her.
Wait, but then who killed her?
I want to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Is this game all talking? Most of it is
But I want to
talking
know.
because it's like an investigation
She was
stuff.
one of the receptacles for these
I
monsters.
wish I knew.
I met her parents when she was born. One of the demons got inside her. The demon used her to spy on her father, John Adams. He
I don't-
is
yeah.
one of the founding
Blah,
fathers
blah, blah, blah.
and vice president of the United
I wish we could skip.
Mortimer possessed her?
No, I don't think it was Mort. Her father, John Adams, hired me to tend to her, but the evil
I
in
want
her
the
was
other
too
one. Who
deep.
killed her?
In spite of the various treatments I tried,
Ugh.
I never succeeded in getting it out of her. It's not something I'm proud of.
I want
Louis,
to know who killed
but I
her.
had to try.
I thought it was the mom this whole time. Who killed
Do
her?
you know who killed her?
Absolutely not.
What did you negotiate about the Al-Azif with Volner?
Absolutely nothing. I managed to pull the wool over his eyes until I found a way to flee.
What was going on with the cannons in Tuscany?
It
You
was
can skip
nothing.
it. Just plus. No, Ben Arbis.
Since when does the Order finance wars?
The cannons for that Bonaparte fellow? Listen, once in the lion's den, I did whatever I could to appear legitimate. So yes, I pretended to be interested in Mortimer's project about a young military man who was seeking funding for a foundry in Tuscany.
But
Between
Arbis
you and me,
reporting from
if buying
1994.
China would have
I
enabled me to escape,
know.
I would have signed without hesitation.
Samuel Ritter du Choix. You wanted to send me a letter about Godoy.
I wanted you to run a check on Duke Manuel.
I'm
But
even
frankly,
older
it
than
doesn't
that.
really matter anymore now. Godoy
We
is
know.
just a pawn like the others. He is not the one I was looking for.
You know, I found your package under a wharf plank.
Thanks for not touching it.
On the evening of my arrival, Cardinal Piaggi came looking for you. He was determined to give you a letter.
More of his lists. Louis, I think I know what's in that letter, and I beseech you to believe that it is the least of our worries.
It really
We can
is.
sort that out later.
Are you going to tell me what happened to your hand?
Better than that, I shall show you.
Shit.
Good. I think that's about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries, Louis. They are playing with our destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop. By the way, what was Mortimer's project at this conference?
He wants the United States to occupy all
I
the
feel
North
like
American
she's the
territory.
demon.
France should recover Louisiana
Maybe.
and give it to the United States. In that case, the Americans would just have to push west to chase the Spanish from the continent once and for all.
And as Mortimer controls Washington, you may just as well say that it will put him at the head of a world superpower. We should do our utmost to put a stop to Mortimer's plans.
I kind of like
For
it
the
though.
time being, there are more pressing matters.
I mean, that's what happened in history, though.
Are you going to tell me why we're here?
Are you gonna tell me?
There. That's why we are here.
What? I'm trying to get all the gold medals in the Art of War is pretty hard. Is it hard? I believe it.
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Wow, you couldn't do it this whole fucking time?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect. So...
Was that a question?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 5 objects before we try anything.
Are the 5 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
Why a cross?
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea, but it just so happens that's what you are going to use to activate the mechanism. I found the one Mortimer kept. It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
Perfect. Where is it?
Unfortunately, I've lost it.
What the fuck?
When I lost my hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen from my pocket.
Well, otherwise I can always go and see Piaggi. He's a cardinal after all.
Some nails?
In
Don't
his
ask
study.
me. I'm not the one who made the mechanism, you know. When I arrived, there were already a
Captain,
few of them inserted,
thank
so I
you for
didn't
the
have to worry about
sparks.
those.
Thank you,
On
thank
the
you.
other hand,
I really
remember
needed them.
seeing some in Mortimer's secret study, behind his nightmare.
And a golden cup? Yes. Yes, I saw them too.
Perfect. It will be easy for you to find them then. You need 3 of them.
Very well.
You remember what to do about the rollers. 1191 to enter. And 6466.
6466. I did 9. Set of 6. Oh my god. 6466. 11916646.
Exegesis. Anything else?
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
To open the chimney? Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas that is exposed in the secret room behind the chimney.
Why do they call it an exegesis?
Because that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking. It's the study of a text with a summary.
Thank you for
not an
more
actual
sparks.
Bible.
That one's
Anyway,
really cute.
Well done for the Gorgon. You did well. You didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks. Do you think I can take it safely?
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism.
This is the book in which you left your correspondence with Duchess Hillsborough, isn't it?
That's right.
You still believe it's in the tower room, don't you?
I don't know. There is only one way to find out, though.
Right. I shall go and see. There's one in the portrait gallery.
Yes, but it's enormous. If you don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
What did you do then?
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand before I did need one. And you can see the result.
What do you mean by the concordance of dates exactly?
Don't worry about that. We already have them. They are written on the back of the message I just gave you. One last thing before you go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait, not all of them though. Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years. Look at them, for crying out loud. How do you explain their behavior otherwise? The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection, without a single aid to assist them, to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies. Me, Adams, Peru, Hillsborough. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us.
One go,
And remember,
God.
The code to get out of the secret office is 6466.
You ought to go, Louis. If someone finds us here, the situation might well become seriously complicated.
Jedi.
This is Cersei. Famous cross of Claymont III. Perfect. And one key found.
I found it! I was running! It's in the fucking same room as you, lady. I don't waste anything on her. Mother, mother, mother. I always do this. It's weird that you can't just go in through here. Oh. There we go. I thought. Oh my god. Oh, wait, did I just glitch? Oh. Damn it, I thought it would let me. Okay, whatever. Good night. Remember, you have sweet dreams. I'm going to bed. Not feeling good. Have fun. All right. Hopefully you start feeling good. Sleep tight. Okay, Captain?
Right. It's definitely an armillary sphere, but I have to find one that I can take with me. Otherwise, I risk drawing too much attention to my comings and going. Right. Let's see if the statues are in place yet.
No.
Shield toward the sword. Well, that's good. The statue is already in the right place.
That's in the right place.
That statue is not positioned correctly.
Yo, join Xbox party. Oh, okay. Okay, are you playing right now?
Open sesame.
So that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often. Otherwise, he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But
Yeah,
that's
I
just
guess
too
so.
bad. I need it.
Guess we're playing. Alright,